Jesse is in the party. Oh, baby, it's happening. Jesse's in the lobby, everybody. Farah with the pog in chat. I didn't believe it. I didn't want to look at Twitter because it was too good to be true. Reciprocity bringing out the big guns to help Mouse qualify for the playoffs. We have to go Champions Field for this one. This is a Champions Field, no brainer. I've just asked who are they ready. Jesse said he was born ready. I am very proud to present Triple Trouble versus Reciprocity Jesse edition. Scrub Killer on the edge of his seat. Mouse Sports. Are they going to have tears of joy or tears of sadness at the end of this one? Let's find out. Game 1. Reciprocity versus Triple Trouble. And they've joined the wrong teams. Let me just switch the overlay because I forgot to tell them. Don't worry about it. I'm going to move Triple Trouble to here. And I'm going to put, a little bit dodgy, I'm going to put Reciprocity here. But I've already noticed on my OBS that Jesse has already announced himself to the lobby. 1-0, 12 seconds in. The madman. How did he do it? Guys, can you quickly summarize in Twitch chat how he scored there? Because I wasn't watching. So I need you guys to very quickly summarize, in as few words as possible, what Jesse did. Flip reset. Oh, no way. Flip reset Jesse. Insane. Wow. Opan. You know, all the people who are watching who don't watch Jesse's stream will be so confused right now. Has he done it again? He's almost put it 2-0 already. Jesse here to play, here to carry. And you know, this could just be the beginning of something special, a very, very special relationship. Obviously, Jesse and Fruity have had a long time rivalry in Rank 2v2. But this could be the friendship that we've all been waiting for. But you know, you've got to remember, there are two teams here today with lots on the line. Reciprocity would love to get a win with Jesse in their debut match. So that would give them so many options in the future. There would be almost unlimited potential to that lineup. You've got Farah, you've got Jesse. You could switch them up as necessary. Jesse lobs one towards Bluey. That was awkward for Bluey. It hit the bar. Another tester for Jesse, who is right into the rotation very easily. Looking like he's played with these guys for months, years even. Shall set, no flip reset this time. He saw the challenge coming in. Fruity easily beats Tadpole. What a save though by Bluey. And that's keeping Triple Trouble in the game. Remember that if Triple Trouble win today, they don't just qualify for playoffs, they do it with the first seed, and that would mean that they play against Endpoint in round 1 of the playoffs. And I think, looking at all the teams in round 1, they've definitely been the least consistent of all the teams there. So huge opportunity for Triple Trouble today, and that's a whiff from Chaussette. Save though by Fruity. He just lunged back into the goal, and now here comes Jesse at the other end of the field. Great transition, but Fruity's doing some work in defense here. A couple of great saves. Rick's Ronde puts one near the goal. Jesse knocks it to the side, and that's brilliant. Keeping the ball under control and in a position that Fruity can follow up on. 2 minutes and 30 rather into the game, and it's still 1-0. Still Jesse's goal separates the two teams. This is going to be a tight game though. Ricks puts one in. The ball came across low, and Ricks is over on the far side. Fruity and Jesse both trying to get up to block the shot, but they were not quick enough. That's great positioning by Ricks. Remember, the team who are going to be the most upset about this are Mouse, who are relying on Reciprocity to win today in order for them to qualify for the playoffs. Jesse with the mind game in towards Fruity. Chaussette knocks it on. Now Fruity has options in the middle. Jesse's just chilling on the halfway line with 21 boost. 2 minutes to go. Triple Trouble are starting to get a bit more pressure. Maybe they've figured out what to do with Jesse on the field. Chaussette tries to launch it past Bluey, his former teammate. A lot of history between these two teams with Chaussette and Bluey on the field. Not so much now that Farah has been subbed out. Bluey is contested by Chaussette now. Infield, Tadpole tried to get the top corner. He's just off target. There's no denying that Triple Trouble have had the majority of the pressure recently. Jesse's trying to change that. Oh, Tadpole's very awkwardly positioned. He managed to pop it clear of danger. But Bluey couldn't find Ricks in the middle. One boost for Jesse. He stationed himself on the back wall. It's still all Triple Trouble at the end of the game. They're playing keep away well. Fruity with a big interception. He's up for his own rebound. And Jesse easily taken out of the equation by Tadpole. Fruity and Jesse in defense. Jesse actually snuck in from behind the ball there. Tries to chip it middle to Fruity. It's a patient looking Reciprocity lineup now as they look to find an opening. Jesse keeps the ball on the right hand side of the field. Everybody was moving the other way. And now here comes Tadpole with a free hit. Fruity whiffs on the backboard. It's down by Ricks towards Chaussette. Chaussette gets the dribble going. It's going to give him a boost steal, but not much more. Rick stays safe in the back of the goal. No demos for Chaussette this time. Jesse to the halfway line. Tadpole comes in. He wants a flip reset. It's into the bar. Fruity with a good read though, but he doesn't get much of a clear on it. Jesse has to follow up and will. And now he's looking for pressure. Oh, Jesse almost forced a misplay there. It was cleared well by TT, but initially it looked like that was going to fall towards a Reciprocity member. Tadpole keeps it up. Ricks likewise. It looks like we might be headed to overtime here. Jesse sends it long. He can't get it off the ground. And we are in overtime, game 1. Fan favorite Jesse scoring the only goal for Reciprocity early on. Chaussette and Fruity are going to try and join him on the score sheet now. You know, so far out of all of the players in the field, I think Jesse has been the hardest to read for Triple Trouble. Whenever he has the ball, they're really not sure what he's going to do with it. And that is not a joke. He's just a very unique player in how he's playing threes right now. Not scrimming as much. Oh, Jesse had an opportunity here. Looks like he ran out of boost on the way to the ball. Fruity with a great bump after centering. Bluey launches it long. It's going to go all the way. And oh, I think Jesse just put it at the top corner. Oh no. I think he might have just owned gold. Bluey's shot was not. It was nothing. Of course. It had to be Jesse with the winning goal in the wrong goal. That was not in when Bluey sent it towards the top corner. It was hitting the post. That is such a Jesse game. I can't believe how often he does this. No player in the world is so consistent with own goals combined with, you know, saving his own shots. Oh my goodness. Funnily enough, the aerial goal that he was trying before that happened, it looked like one of the goals where he kind of hits a slow roller and then it does roll, you know, it gets saved on the goal line by his own touch. It would have been brilliant, of course, if that happened as well, but you can't have it all. We'll have to settle for an own goal for now. But I've forgotten to update the score. Oh man, this is completely caused me to lose all kinds of composure here. I think the other people who are probably not having a good laugh at this, or the only people who are probably not having a good laugh at this, are Mouse, who are not going to be too happy with that outcome. Here comes Jesse, top corner, saved well by Tadpole. You know, credit to him, he's hitting the ball in top corners at both ends of the field. Unfortunately though, the Triple Trouble goal was defended. Tadpole trying to get the ball past Fruity. There's a sneaky orange car here. Jesse causing chaos, as he knows best, in the Triple Trouble end of the field. It's calmed down a bit now. We're expecting pandemonium after the Jesse own goal, but actually they're looking quite composed and they're rotating well. Fruity calls Chaussette off the ball. Now Jesse's got a chance to bring it down. Gets the ball past one. Jesse all the way into the bar. Fruity's up for the rebound. And how about that for a setup? Jesse, past two, flicks it over one, pops it over another, and Fruity knew exactly where to be. 1 minute and 30 in, and Jesse makes another mark on this series. It's just been all Jesse so far. There hasn't been a goal that hasn't, been at least heavily influenced by this man. Chaussette, well known for his own ground plays. He can't get the ball past the first challenge. Jesse pressure onto Bluey. Fruity steps in. Wanted to try and sneak that one on target by the looks of things. Chaussette beaten by Tadpole. Jesse with another shot to the top corner. Telling you, he's only shooting at top corners today. It was a good comeback in game number one by TT. That's almost clean through there for Reciprocity. Ricks, delayed dodge into the middle, past one. Bluey with a finish. And that's a brilliant assist by Ricks as well. I don't think anybody expected him to still have the dodge here. But Bluey did. And he was ready to knock it into the open left side of the net as well. That was a really great shot. Good speed into the position by Bluey. Chaussette alone at the back does well. Jesse brings it down onto the sidewall, decides to opt for the mind game. It's half the game gone, all tied up again. Jesse comes in and he sent the ball into the bar. It hit Ricks on the way. Follow up. Oh, another crossbar by Chaussette this time. Triple trouble under a lot of pressure. Jesse decides to put another shot on target. Boost seal was available to him, but he left that one. 2 minutes left in the game. I can't get my times right in this matchup, so I'm just so enthralled by Jesse's movement around the field. Triple trouble looked poised to take another one late in a game though. You can't deny it. They have looked like the more deadly team towards the end of a game. They're not panicking. They're just playing their game. And the crossbar has been their best friend in this one. Jesse looking to get a delayed dodge play of his own going, but he had the respect of his opponent there. Tadpole down the line. Fires one on target. Well saved by Fruity. Jesse's going to keep it in the corner. Momentary open net there for Reciprocity, but the ball was safely in the back corner. It's a great first touch by Tadpole. Don't know if he knew much about it, but he did well. Chaussette bumped out the air. Jesse with the knock on. Bluey makes sure that that one goes clear. Everybody through against Jesse right now. He doesn't have a lot of boost, but he's done very well here. Gets a bump after being beaten to the ball. Jesse staying upfield. Chaussette's alone at the back. Fruity wasn't able to do much to help him there. Chaussette doesn't need help. He's really done a great job to make sure that ball doesn't go anywhere near the Reciprocity goal. Too committed for triple trouble. Here comes Jesse. Looking for the pinch center. It goes the other way. 35 seconds left in the game. That's a nice catch by Fruity. He's going to scoop the ball clear. Bluey tries to send it back in. He's ran into Chaussette. It's been very much a corner game so far. Fruity changes that up. He's going to go straight down the middle. Jesse was with him. Chaussette as well. This is a bit awkward for triple trouble. Jesse decides to get involved. Now it's just gone clear. Tadpole into the middle. Bluey is running ahead, looking for a bump maybe. Chaussette gets a big clear, and that's surely going to send us into overtime. Well, no, it's bounced up actually, and Bluey has a chance to keep it in the air. No time left on the clock, but we will go to overtime. Chaussette let it drop. Can triple trouble take another game? Can they move on to triple match points? They've looked like the more consistent of the two teams. Jesse off the ball looking for demos. Decides to half flip out of this aerial. He realized he was getting beaten. Great read by Fruity. It's hit the ceiling, otherwise that would have been a great shot. Chaussette on the back wall. He also times his hit quite well, but too low this time. Tadpole whiffs at the corner. Jesse's going to come in. take the ball away, but it's open for TT. It's off the post and out. Ricks couldn't get a touch on target. Nobody in goal there for Reciprocity. Chaussette's going to muscle the ball down the line, but still, TT coming forward in numbers. Composure from Fruity as he gets the ball clear. Chaussette brings it down. Oh, it's denied by the bar again. He was there for the double touch. Any higher and he would have had it, any lower and it would have just been in. But it was perfect for triple trouble. Chaussette denied by the crossbar once again. Good bump by Chaussette. Fruity's coming in for this one. Jesse and himself both committed. Chaussette's got options to the right. Decides to take it. Jesse will follow up on that one. Decided to stay grounded though, just looking for the bump maybe. Still Jesse off the ball. Bumping multiple people. Tadpole infield to Bluey, who's been the goal scorer for this game for TT. And that's going to be Tadpole to put it in. The defense crumbled for Reciprocity. Chaussette jumped at nothing. Jesse side flips by accident. Fruity couldn't get there in time. And it's 2-0 to triple trouble. We're now on triple match point. Mouse on the brink of elimination. If TT can get one more win in this series, then that will be both RLRS teams through to the playoffs. Both RLCS teams eliminated. Can Reciprocity make the comeback? They've been close in both games, but Triple Trouble have been more consistent. They've had the calmer defense, and now it's up to Rec to try and change it up. Jesse jumps at nothing. Chaussette alone at the back again. Bluey puts it in from a tight angle. And you know, it looks like Chaussette could have done more here, but really, his teammates have left him all alone at the back. Great finish by Bluey. The cross was perfect. And in 15 seconds, Triple Trouble opened the scoring. They were able to come back from behind in both the previous games. This is a perfect start for them now to game 3. No, they've already swept Mouse, the only other RLCS team in this group. But they could sweep Reciprocity as well, not just any Reciprocity. Reciprocity with Jesse. That'll be very scary for other teams in the playoffs who are looking on. And you know, I think they'd have a great chance at advancing in round 1. Playing up against Endpoint, who have not looked convincing. Oh, great mind game though by Fruity. That's a brilliant play. It looked like he was setting up for a double. That's why we see Tadpole on the wall here, but Fruity just goes straight in himself. And it is a tie game. Reciprocity back in it, still fighting for their chances, still fighting for Mao's chances. Here comes the Jesse ceiling shot. A rare sight, but still magnificent to behold. Chaussette shows him how it's done. Fruity's there for the follow. He was beaten to the ball. Jesse with the center. Defended well by Rix. Fruity comes in from goal side though. Puts in an effective challenge. Jesse sneaks in. He's bumped one. He's dunked on the second. He bumped the man off the back wall as well. Here comes Chaussette for the finish. The crossbar denies him again. Chaussette. Guess he's just never learned that when you 1v1 the crossbar, you always lose. You can't win that battle, Chaussette. You can dribble just about anyone else in the world, but not an immovable object. Triple Trouble poised for victory. Fruity on the counter, does not have a lot of boost to play with. The last man is at a weird position and Jesse puts it in. There was on the ball pressure from Bluey, but Tadpole got beaten by Jesse, who has been the goal scorer for Reciprocity today. And he's responded well to multiple misplays. You know, he's had a mistake in game 1 that proved to be very costly. Game 2 as well, right when the winning goal came in. But both times, he got right back into the action and started playing well. It was close at both ends of the field. Still 2-1 for Rec. Fruity's lurking on the far side. Rick takes it over him. Tadpole's waiting downfield. He's looking for Bluey in the middle. He gets it past Fruity. He'll get demoed for his trouble. Chaussette with a great clear towards Fruity. Couldn't get the initial touch, but he did dunk it well. Jesse in towards Chaussette. He's going to shoot wide of the target. Did not want to risk getting dunked on by the incoming aerial challenge, though. You can understand why Chaussette wanted as much of an angle on that one as possible. Jesse demoed by Ricks. Fruity down the line again. He's been trying to dribble the ball out of defense this game. Seen quite a lot of success with it also. Fruity is more known for his aerial game. Definitely has some good quick dribbling in his back pocket for threes as well. 2 minutes left. Fruity denied the clear. Chaussette as well. Jesse puts it into the ceiling. That's only as far as Tadpole, but good follow up by Jesse. He made sure that Tadpole wouldn't get by with the ball unpressured. Fruity knocks it down into the middle. Jesse's called off it by Chaussette, who's just sent it straight into the goal. And you know, funnily enough, this might have been Jesse taking off here that threw off the defense. You see there, nobody really looking at Chaussette when he went up for that, because Jesse jumped before him and then called off his aerial. Chaussette just put it on target. Nice outcome there for Reciprocity. 2-goal lead. It'll be much easier to hold on to. Triple Trouble have come back from behind in both games before this one. Can they do it again? Jesse meets Bluey in the corner. Chaussette. Gonna stick it over the top of Ricks. Looks like Jesse just jumped up with a bit too much downward momentum on his car there. Front end kicked up, back end went nowhere. Bluey runs out of boost on his aerial play. It's going to go straight for Jesse in the goal, who's boostless. Pre-jump well though. Chaussette keeping the ball in the corner. This is good defense from Reciprocity. They're not giving any opportunities to their opponents here. It's into the middle towards Tadpole. Bluey's demoed one from the back, but Fruity's still got the goal line covered. Jesse and Chaussette both up for that one, but they did get good solid contact on the ball. 30 seconds left. Is this the start of a reverse sweep? Jesse misses on the back wall. Bluey puts it in. It looks like Jesse just could not get in the right position for this one. He made a dash for the ball at the near post, ended up on the wrong side of the ball, and Chaussette couldn't save him. 24 seconds left. Can Triple Trouble come back? Chaussette beaten to the mid boost by Bluey. At least he locked him up the wall. Ricks. Oh, that's a brilliant doink onwards. And it's follow up. Saved by Jesse. Put in by Ricks. 13 seconds left. Triple Trouble do come back. Chaussette couldn't get goal side of the ball. And although Jesse saved the initial shot, the follow up had no answer. Reciprocity, from such a comfortable position, have just totally lost control of this game. Now here comes Jesse into the air. He's defended by Ricks. Fruity waits for the touch, brings it down, dunked on by Bluey. Bluey has tried to keep the ball up on zero several times actually. This is it. Mao's tournament life, I should say, on the line, as Reciprocity's series life is on the line. Infield, Tadpole trying to double touch in the near post. Jesse's taken himself out of the game here, but Chaussette hasn't. Tadpole ball chases on the recovery. Didn't want to give it for free. Bluey misses. Tadpole tackled early by Fruity. But once again, it's Triple Trouble who are finishing off the stronger of the two teams. In both the games we've seen so far, that has been the case. And it could be again. Oh, it's off the bar. Tadpole with a knock-on that was uncontested. Fruity did not have a chance on that. Luckily, it was off target. That could have easily been the series. And it could have easily been the top seed in the group for Triple Trouble. Chaussette looking for the pass option downfield. All of Reciprocity here with the ball. Jesse's thinking about making a run onto a goalie here. It's actually back pass towards Ricks. Some nice little interchanging from Triple Trouble in defense. Jesse makes a run downfield. Interferes with the clear ball. Now Chaussette's got an uncontested shot. That is going to hit the bar as well. Jesse pops it into the middle. Fruity's way back on this one. And Rix sends one on target. Fruity with a big, big clear. That's bounced off the ceiling awkwardly. Bluey gets a chance. Takes it past Jesse. Chaussette towards Jesse, who's downfield for the redirect. He couldn't get above the ball by the looks of things. Fruity to the top corner. That's just gone past Rix. And that is game 3 to Reciprocity. Rix thought he could turn and cover most of the goal, but Fruity's shot was far too fast, far too accurate. And you know, it wasn't the cleanest of games. It wasn't the ending that we expected when we saw Reciprocity leading with 30 seconds left, but they got the job done. They're still in the series. Mauser still in the tournament. Triple Trouble still have some work to do. Thank you, by the way, to Korean Corn and Wooly J for the brand new Prime subs. Motor Bieber, the 13th-month Prime, and High Roll, for the 5-month Prime. Sorry if I've said that wrong. Really appreciate the support on the streams today, guys. This is the last series of the day. Reciprocity trying to start the reverse sweep. Triple Trouble just trying to get one more game. They've done the hard part. Now, can they just find a way through against a very unpredictable Reciprocity side? Fruity did get a brilliant finish to that game. Thunderous wall shot. Now Jesse infield. He was tripped up as he looked to get more on that ball. Lots of action around the Reciprocity box. But at the end of the day, it does go clear, and Jesse's dunked on Tadpole's attempt to get a clear ball as well. Chaussette meets Bluey midair. Fruity having a lot of success with his transitions today. Doing a brilliant job at getting the ball from the blue end of the field into the orange end of the field. Chaussette with a testing shot. Bluey puts it wide. And he keeps control as well. And Tadpole's downfield for this one. Can't get the touch. Jesse looks to get it clear. He's past 2 actually. And it's in towards Fruity. It's a good recovery though by Rick, staying active. Bluey with a late flip reset on the ball. Chaussette takes it away from him. What on earth are you guys spamming in chat? I can see this. I'm going to have to pause this and read it, because I know you guys want me to read this. Fine, let's read the meme while the game continues. I can't believe Jesse is now considered the best Rocket League player in the world. He has been the most relevant Rocket League player for years now and is one of the most blue titles on his account. He has also been climbing the rank ladder just to prove to the world he is the actual best. The world won't accept that. I believe in Jesse and always will. I mean, I love the fact that Jesse's getting so much support here. And, you know, I love the fact that Reciprocity believe in him to, you know, come in such a high-pressure situation and perform. You know, not many subs are getting practice these days in the Rocket League scene. Not many teams are really using their subs at all, so Reciprocity trying to change that up. So far in Game 4, it's been all Triple Trouble, constant pressure. They're trying to connect the dots, trying to get the pass that will leave the net wide open. Jesse keeps it in the corner. Rick's actually just missed the ball here. Jesse doesn't have the boost to chase after it, and now it's right back into this position. Whenever it gets there, there is an answer, at least for now. For Reciprocity, they have got one man spare on every single play. Fruity infield to Chaussette. Triple Trouble do need to be careful not to get sucked out of position here. They must feel pretty safe with all this pressure going their favor. For once. It's so easy to get caught off guard by a hard clear, by a hard hit from a player like Fruity. I mean, that's how the last game ended. It's one power shot that they were not ready for. Fruity into the corner again. Tadpole round him. Jesse pops it clear. Chaussette's going to follow up. He brings it down very effectively, but that's a nice challenge from behind by Rix Ronde. Great pressure off the ball by Triple Trouble. Jesse, high off the wall, pre-flips into position to dunk the save. Rix Ronde, uncontested. Gets the ball forward once again. Jesse trying to get knock-ons in the midfield pretty consistently here. He wants to disrupt this pressure before it gets started, but it has actually resulted in a Triple Trouble goal. Rix with a finishing touch. Bluey sent it in. Chaussette in the near post, was being harassed by Tadpole. He could not get off the goal line to save this, and there was nobody back to help him. 1 minute and 20 left, and it is Reciprocity behind. They are trailing. There's not a lot of time remaining. Jesse, no boost, trying everything he can to get pressure on to the opponents. The Triple Trouble getting out of their half without too much difficulty right now. Chaussette's eliminated from the game again, and Rix puts it in. Jesse was just trying to keep the ball in the corner here. Didn't want this to be a strikeable shot, but the ball just came firing through the smoke. He couldn't see it coming, and it's the bumps onto Chaussette that have really turned this game around. 2 times now they've just chased him off the ball, and as a result they ended up scoring. Neither Jesse or Chaussette ready to follow up here. They've only got 50 seconds left if they want to come back. Triple Trouble are on track to qualify for the playoffs as first seed. They're on track to play Endpoint in that first round. RCD won't be too happy about that, of course. They'll have to play against Veloce in the opening round, and that might actually just be in off the post. It's just out. Chaussette keeps it that way, but he couldn't get the ball clear. 3-0 TT. Rix probably putting in the winning goal here. Bluey was up pre-jumping the bounce, but he didn't read it very well. But it didn't matter because they had all men forward covering every angle. And unfortunately for Reciprocity, they just threw away games earlier in the series that were much easier to win than this one. This one was a great performance from TT. They had Reciprocity completely on lockdown in defense. You have to look at games 1 and 2 as the ones that got away from Rec, and Mouse have just been eliminated from the tournament. Reciprocity couldn't help them. Super sub Jesse did not get the job done. Rix Ronde's actually already left the game. He's got somewhere better to be. Congratulations to TT. They do qualify for the playoffs. Both RLCS teams have been eliminated from Group D. Jesse interview? I mean, I'm down. I would love to interview Jesse if he wants to be interviewed. I don't know if he wants to be interviewed right now, though. Let me just refresh the bracket so you guys can see the final group standings. All 4 groups are now completed. The group stage of TEI is completed. And there are your final standings. Veloce, the only RLCS team to top a group. And only 4 RLCS teams making it out of groups. Dignitas in second in Group A, Singularity in second in Group B, Veloce and Endpoint from Group C. Yeah, Jesse, everybody wants an interview, but I don't know if that's something that you want to do right now. It's entirely up to you, my friend. 1 more games than Mouse. Yeah, you did beat Triple Trouble more than Mouse did. Mouse got swept. And I mean, looking at the standings here, yeah, Mouse would have needed a significantly better win-loss record in order to qualify in this 3-way tie. They just got smashed in that 3-way tie. Not good enough by them. Jesse, did I move you into the chat? Oh no, I moved you into AFK. Right, are you in the chat now, Jesse? Yeah, that's you, because you're a founder. One of my founding members, of course it's you. Alright, let's hop into Discord and we'll see what Jesse's got to say for himself. Hello, Jesse? Is that the real Jesse?
Yo,
yeah, man. Okay, there was a couple of fake Jessies in here. I wasn't sure, but
I was questioning that.
yeah, everybody's pretty excited to see you play today. Can you talk us through the decision making, the process that went into that call to bench Farah and bring you in for the Triple Trouble series?
Yeah. So basically, Reciprocity has had some shaky games in this tournament, and we wanted to switch it up a little bit, as in, maybe try something else.
Maybe try winning, yeah.
Maybe try winning, and unfortunately, it did not work out as perfect as we'd like, but at least we won 1 game.
Yeah.
And that's more than 0.
Yeah, that's definitely more than 0. Mouse, of course, were not able to get any wins against Triple Trouble. So, what do you think about that? How much were you guys thinking about Mouse today while you were playing? Were you at all trying to help them qualify, or was this purely a reciprocity affair?
I definitely tried my absolute hardest to win. I'm sweating right now. Like, it was a sweaty game, and of course we knew that Mouse needed the win, and but yeah, we just tried our best, tried to play our game, even though we barely played with each other. And unfortunately, it didn't go as planned, but we still got somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you got a win against Triple Trouble, who have done well this group. They took RCD to 5 games. They swept Mouse. They qualified top of the standings. What's your take on the tournament so far? Have you been following any of the other games? I mean, a lot of these guys who are doing quite well, you play against in ranked quite a lot. Sandrock Gaming, I know they're ranked warriors. What other teams have you got your eye on?
Definitely Sandrock Gaming. I think they play very fun Rocket League. And they won against Vitality. Of course, the Vitality with Alpha. But that's still a good Vitality squad. And it's a good win. And definitely looking forward to seeing them play more. And yeah.
Well, where does it go for Reciprocity from now? I mean, there's still a lot of RLCS games this season. TEI didn't work out very well, but are we going to see more Jesse on the field to try and throw a spanner in the works for the other teams?
Right. I mean, we haven't discussed any of this, but the possibility is there.
Oh, well, I mean, your coach, Yummy Cheeseman, has said that you will in chat right now. So.
Really? Okay. Well, we haven't discussed, but apparently his word is final.
Yeah.
So I guess that means I will be playing. Where are we playing, Yummy?
There's still lots of different combinations of Reciprocity that could be tried. I mean, Farah was benched today, but maybe it's better to bench Fruity or Chaussette.
I was thinking as well. Yeah, maybe if I bench Fruity, you'd have a better chance. Let Fruity stick to Apex. Plays that all day anyway, and then I just play Rocket League.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good try, Jesse. It was a really entertaining series. I certainly hope we get to see more of you in the future with Reciprocity. It was a very entertaining one. Congratulations on the 1-game win. It was a good try.
Thanks. It was a good 1 win. We could have gotten swept, so I mean...
Yeah, that would have been terrible. That would have been the same as Mouse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be on the boat. Anyway,
Jesse, thanks for coming and talking to us. I know it's not easy to do after a tough loss, but yeah, we'll talk to you later, man.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Oh, man. That is just too funny. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this just happened. Scrub is balding. The thing is, right, it's kind of a win-win for Reciprocity, because if they win, then Jesse can always have that over Scrub. Scrub will never be able to forget that Jesse helped him qualify. And if they lose, of course, then that's a win as well, because Mice are out. They can make fun of them for that. But yeah, that didn't happen. So Triple Trouble qualify first seed. We're going to have upper round 1 best of 5. So all those matchups that you can see on the left-hand side of your top left-hand corner of the bracket, they are all best of 5s, but then every other matchup in the playoffs is going to be best of 7, except the grand final, which will be best of 9, where the team coming from the upper bracket starts off with a 1-game advantage. So that is the format that we're running for this. But yeah, looking at our matchups, we've got Notorious Legion, Singularity, Triple Trouble, Endpoint, Sandrock, Dignitas, Veloce, RCD. There's some really juicy ones there. But a lot of teams missing that we would have expected to be a part of that bracket. So goodbye to all of them. Thank you, by the way, to Korean Corn and Wooly J for the brand new Prime subs. Motor Bieber, the 13th-month Prime, and High Roll, for the 5-month Prime. Sorry if I've said that wrong. Really appreciate the support on the streams today, guys. This is the last series of the day. Reciprocity trying to start the reverse sweep. Triple Trouble just trying to get one more game. They've done the hard part. Now, can they just find a way through against a very unpredictable Reciprocity side? Fruity did get a brilliant finish to that game. Thunderous wall shot. Now Jesse infield. He was tripped up as he looked to get more on that ball. Lots of action around the Reciprocity box. But at the end of the day, it does go clear, and Jesse's dunked on Tadpole's attempt to get a clear ball as well. Chaussette meets Bluey midair. Fruity having a lot of success with his transitions today. Doing a brilliant job at getting the ball from the blue end of the field into the orange end of the field. Chaussette with a testing shot. Bluey puts it wide. And he keeps control as well. And Tadpole's downfield for this one. Can't get the touch. Jesse looks to get it clear. He's past two, actually. And it's in towards Fruity. It's a good recovery, though, by Rick, staying active. Bluey with a late flip reset on the ball. Chaussette takes it away from him. What on earth are you guys spamming in chat? I can see this. I'm going to have to pause this and read it, because I know you guys want me to read this. Fine, let's read the meme while the game continues. I can't believe Jesse's not considered the best Rocket League player in the world. He has been the most relevant Rocket League player for years now and has one of the most blue titles on his account. He has also been climbing the rank ladder just to prove to the world he is the actual best. The world won't accept that. I believe in Jesse and always will. I mean, I love the fact that Jesse's getting so much support here. And, you know, I love the fact that Reciprocity believe in him to, you know, come in such a high-pressure situation and perform. You know, not many subs are getting practice these days in the Rocket League scene. Not many teams are really using their subs at all, so Reciprocity trying to change that up. So far in Game 4, it's been all triple trouble, constant pressure. They're trying to connect the dots, trying to get the pass that will leave the net wide open. Jesse keeps it in the corner. Rick's actually just missed the ball here. Jesse doesn't have the boost to chase after it, and now it's right back into this position. Whenever it gets there, there is an answer, at least for now. For Reciprocity, they have got one man spare on every single play. Fruity infield to Chaussette. Triple trouble do need to be careful not to get sucked out of position here. They must feel pretty safe with all this pressure going their favor. For once. It's so easy to get caught off guard by a hard clear, by a hard hit from a player like Fruity. I mean, that's how the last game ended. It's one power shot that they were not ready for. Fruity into the corner again. Tadpole round him. Jesse pops it clear. Chaussette's going to follow up. He brings it down very effectively, but that's a nice challenge from behind by Rick's Ronde. Great pressure off the ball by Triple Trouble. Jesse, high off the wall, pre-flips into position to dunk the save. Rick's Ronde, uncontested. Gets the ball forward once again. Jesse trying to get knock-ons in the midfield pretty consistently here. He wants to disrupt this pressure before he gets started, but it has actually resulted in a Triple Trouble goal. Ricks with a finishing touch. Bluey sent it in. Chaussette in the near post was being harassed by Tadpole. He could not get off the goal line to save this, and there was nobody back to help him. 1 minute and 20 left, and it is Reciprocity behind. They are trailing. There's not a lot of time remaining. Jesse, no boost, trying everything he can to get pressure on to the opponents. Triple Trouble getting out of their half without too much difficulty right now. Chaussette's eliminated from the game again, and Ricks puts it in. Jesse was just trying to keep the ball in the corner here. Didn't want this to be a strikeable shot, but the ball just came firing through the smoke. He couldn't see it coming, and it's the bumps onto Chaussette that have really turned this game around. 2 times now. They've just chased him off the ball, and as a result, they've ended up scoring. Neither Jesse or Chaussette ready to follow up here. They've only got 50 seconds left if they want to come back. Triple Trouble are on track to qualify for the playoffs as first seed. They're on track to play Endpoint in that first round. RCD won't be too happy about that, of course. They'll have to play against Veloce in the opening round, and that might actually just be in off the post. It's just out. Chaussette keeps it that way, but he couldn't get the ball clear. 3-0 TT. Ricks probably putting in the winning goal here. Bluey was up pre-jumping the bounce, but he didn't read it very well. It didn't matter because they had all men forward covering every angle. And unfortunately for Reciprocity, they just threw away games earlier in the series that were much easier to win than this one. This one was a great performance from TT. They had Reciprocity completely on lockdown in defense. You have to look at games 1 and 2 as the ones that got away from Rec, and Mouse have just been eliminated from the tournament. Reciprocity couldn't help them. Super sub Jesse did not get the job done. Rick's Ronde's actually already left the game. He's got somewhere better to be. Congratulations to TT. They do qualify for the playoffs. Both RLCS teams have been eliminated from Group D.